Okay, so we are putting a piece of aluminum up above our stove. It actually looks like copper, but it's not. It's fake copper. It's just pretty, and it's gonna go up here. And this is fire block for around the wood stove. So when the copper is up, then we'll hit it with our arbor bit saw, make a 3-inch hole for the flue to go through, and then that part will be protected. And then we'll also be finishing out a pantry over here. And we'll be putting fire brick here and fire brick here against the wall. So fireboard, sorry. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah. So we got the copper up, aluminum copper. Now we're just adding some little screws to hold it in place. I may in the future add fire caulking around the edges just to seal it. But I'm not really sure that we're going to do that yet.
I look like a Mexican.
I'm Irish, that's why.
But for now, it looks beautiful. I like it. So here's the beginning of our pantry, and it's obviously not screwed in tight, but and you can see Luna thinks it's her home right now. But right now we're just sizing it up and getting it prepared to have supports in between, and then we'll have several shelves, and it will be walled in with our fire brick or fire board on this side and also against the window. And then down here, I believe we were thinking about doing some kind of a stone area to sit the stove on, but we'll see when we get to that. But there it is so far,
Look at that.
and it's very exciting.
Shitting yourself? At the post office.
Recording.
Haha. I don't know what's at the. Yeah, I don't know what's at the airport.
It's our flue. That's awesome. I thought they were all silver though. Why are they white?
I don't know, but white, but holy crap, are they jacked up?
What do you mean they're jacked up?
Look at it. Oh, it's a protective cover.
Peel it off.
Protective cover from what? Are you sure? Don't take it apart. It's welded together. It's
Look.
welded.
It's a protective cover.
It peels off.
I thought you were talking about this part.
Watch out.
Open the wood stove.
We all stand around it covered in jackets and...
Back up a little. We can see.
I can see.
What did we get? What is that?
You're not cool, sticker.
Do not remove white fireboard from inside the stove. It is not packing material. People should know that. Failure to read and follow the warnings may result in severe injury, fire, and or possible death. OMG.
We're all gonna die.
No, I'm so excited. We got our cutie mini today. And we got our flue pipe. That's awesome.
You said it was this big.
Where's the box?
It is this big. Look at how big it is. It's tiny. We should make a spot for it over here, guys. Look how tiny it is.
Watch out.
Isn't it beautiful?
Scratched up.
You gotta
Move your phone.
You gotta put the I was just checking on it. You gotta put the feet on it yet. It needs feet on it as you're sitting it on its handle.
How are we gonna put logs in it?
By putting logs in it.
They just lay in here on this board. That's it.
Hey, that's
So tiny.
We're gonna have to find like tiny logs.
Tiny logs.
it's so tiny.
Are you done?
What you so mad for?
We bought our cubic mini wood stove, and I'll leave the link in the description below. But we bought this wood stove, and it heats 200 to 400 square foot. And we burned it already outside because we were curing the paint and trying to get rid of all the fumes. So we're about to put it in the bus. You saw in the previous little clip that we unboxed it. For the surround, we just used a cement block, some cement board, and then a little bit of tin just to push the heat forward. And we're about to cut a hole in our ceiling and put the flue through. So just wanted to show you the stove as it is unboxed. And yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm probably going to end up buying the oven portion to it eventually so that I can bake items on our stove. So there she is. You can adjust all of that once you have to get the other piece through. You have to get that other piece put through and tight on that so you know exactly where to cut it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the stove's obsolete at this point, or?
Well, we need the
How am I
stove,
gonna-
but what I'm saying is you got to put the two pieces together. So I was just up on the roof, and guess what happened?
What, you fell off?
No, I didn't fall. Actually, we put the wood stove pipe through. Woo woo! So, there she is. Yes, it's kind of ugly in this area, but eventually I'll get like a little surround to go there so it'll be beautiful again. But for now, it'll work. It'll keep us warm. The cement board on the window is ugly on the outside as well, but honestly, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. Because in the summertime, I plan on taking this cement board out. It's literally just lifts out of there. It's not really secured with anything. We're going to put some washers on the window just to keep it from flipping forward while we're driving. But yeah, so that's that with that. And
Cheeseburgers and fries.
we get our chimney boot tomorrow for the oh crap, man, I can't do anything right now. I'm so cold. But we get our chimney boot tomorrow that goes like over top on the outside. So I'll just have to remove the top part, place it over, seal it in, and try to make sure that I take a picture of that for you guys so that I can put that on there. Okay, so I was just mentioning that I'm gonna make sure that I put links in for the boot, for the outside, the chimney caps. I'll put a link for them. And those are the ones that Cubic Mini Woodstove recommend for this model. So I'll make sure to put those in the description below. As recommended on Cubic Mini Woodstoves, start with a balled up piece of paper and some kindling. We have some old oak and some old maple on our property that's been dried for quite some time. And you just stack it on top. And then you start it, and you can leave the door open while you're doing this for a little while until it really gets going. And then they recommend that you open your front draft flue 100%, and then once it gets started going really well, you can open the secondary flue draft to allow airflow in there. So it's like a secondary combustion there, and then from there you can adjust both to the level of heat that you want. You want less heat, obviously you close them, and for more heat you would open them because it will allow more airflow through. We are using this wood as kindling because I didn't buy any cord of wood or anything this winter, because honestly you probably don't even need a whole cord of wood to burn this. In fact, I was reading on some forums that somebody had used less than half a cord of wood for the entire winter, and we don't plan on running it the entire winter. But we are using compressed wood. It does not have any kind of glue or anything in it, and it's called green compressed wood, and we just are cutting it in half and keeping it away from the window on the door because it does expand. So once we get this started, I will show you that.